What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, we have to grow up emotionally. It is what it is. We have to grow up and understand, man, you can have all that you want in life. You can accomplish all your hopes and dreams. You can. But you gotta be willing to face the monsters. You gotta be willing to face the demons and the dragons that stand between you and what you want. You gotta be willing to face that. You got to be brave and courageous enough to say, man, I don't give a fuck how big this dragon is. I don't give a fuck how big this monster is. I don't give a fuck how many heads they have. I don't give a damn about them spitting out fire and all this other. Man, came here. I'm going to go through what I got to fucking go through, and I'm going to get to where I got to go. And ain't a demon, ain't a fucking monster, ain't a fucking dragon on earth that's going to stop me from getting to where I got to go. Ain't a woman, ain't a dude, ain't shit powerful enough to stop me from getting to where I gotta go. It is what it is. And until you get to that place, you're never gonna accomplish all that you came here to accomplish. You're never gonna face or be where you wanna be. You'll always be right there at the cusp, right there at the edge. And because your dragons, your demons, your monsters, which are your fears, your insecurities, your low self-esteem, your self-hatred, your jealousy, your rage, your unforgiveness, your ungratitude, you know what I mean, your lack of gratitude, and all these other, this is the monsters. These things right here, those are the fucking demons. These things that I just mentioned, your lack of gratitude, your fear, your jealousy, your hatred, your low self-esteem, all these things are the monsters or the demons or the dragons that you gotta fucking face. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand this. We got to grow up and understand, man, I came here to do this. I don't give two fucks how big these monsters are. These monsters are only big like this because I fucking made them big like that. I gave them the fucking power that they have. And I've got to learn how to neutralize that power. I got to learn how to take back that motherfucking power that I gave my low self-esteem, that I gave my self-hatred, that I gave my jealousy and my rage and all this other stupid shit. I gotta take back my fucking power. I gotta face my demons, my dragons, and my monsters. And I gotta tell them, nah, no mas, no more. Your power ends now. Your control over my life ends now. I will not live another day in fear. I will not live another day suicidal. I will not live another day depressed. I will not live another day full of hatred. I will not live another day full of jealousy and anger and hatred. I will not live another day not forgiving my father. I will not live another day not forgiving those people who done whatever the fuck it is that they've done to me. I will not live another day being mad and angry and hating my mama. I will not live another day on that low vibration. I will not live another day full of that toxic shit. Enough is enough. At some point, we got to face the motherfucking mirror. We got to face the fucking monster in the mirror. We've got to face the fucking demon in the mirror. We got to grow the fuck up and understand this. You are the fucking devil that you're full of fear of. You are the devil that you fucking hate. Because it's a vibrational thing. It's a frequency. And you're on that frequency, and that's why you can't get into the fucking promised land. That's why you can't get the man of your dreams. That's why you can't get the woman of your dreams. That's why you can't get the job that you want. That's why you can't get that fucking breakthrough. Because you're not on the frequency to get it. Then we want to sit there and be a victim. Then we want to sit there and act like we fucking powerless. We want to blame all white women. We want to blame all black women. We want to blame Asian women. We want to blame Hispanic women. We want to blame guys. We want to blame the politicians. We want to blame the churches. We want to blame everybody but our motherfucking self. It's the devil's fault. The devil made me do this. The devil did it. The devil did it. No, motherfucker, you are that motherfucking devil. We're going there today, and this is going to be rough. And some of you ain't going to be able to handle it, and it is what it is. You got to learn to take back your motherfucking power. You got to learn to stand up and say, oh, no, hell, no, 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 no. It's a trip. And I've said this before. It always amazed me how that in Genesis, the devil appeared as this little serpent, as this little snake. That's how he came to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, as a little harmless snake. And yet at the end of the Bible, at the end of the book, in Revelation, he's this 10-headed fucking dragon, this 10-headed fucking monster. So, how does the snake, how does the devil go from a little snake and change and become this powerful 10-headed creature, this powerful dragon? I'm glad you asked. So, the devil went from being this little snake to this 10-headed beast because motherfuckers gave him the power. You give him the power. You give it the power. And when I'm talking about it, I'm talking about a vibration. I'm talking about a frequency. It's a fucking frequency. It's a frequency. That's all that the devil, it's a vibrational frequency. We gotta grow the fuck up and understand this. And so anytime you get plugged into, anytime you're full of hate and animosity and jealousy and low self-esteem and self-hatred, anytime you're full of rage and you're not grateful and you're not forgiving and you're homophobic and all this other shit. Anytime you get connected to anything like that, understand you're plugged into that fucking frequency. I don't give two fucks how much you quote the scriptures. I don't give two fucks how many times you call on Jesus' name or Yahshua's name. I don't give two fucks of all the scriptures you know by heart. As long as you're tapped into that frequency, as long as you're plugged in to that low vibrational frequency, you're tapped into the devil, you're tapped into the enemy. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up and understand this. The enemy is within me. The enemy is within me. It's within you. Why? Because it's a vibration. It's a fucking frequency that we get connected to. One minute, you could be talking about God. 1 minute, you could be doing something righteous and positive. And then, I'm gonna pour me some tea, some more tea. And then, without even knowing it, without even understanding it, you could switch your vibration. You could switch your frequency and be tapped into all that other stuff. All that other quote unquote satanic stuff. All that other quote unquote devilish shit. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand this. Just because you say you're a Christian, just because you say you're a man of God or woman of God, don't mean that you're not plugged into that low vibration. Doesn't mean that you're not tapped into that toxic ass frequency. We got to grow the fuck up and understand that. So can you have the things that you want? Can you accomplish your dreams? Yeah, you can. But it's not even about accomplishing your dreams. It's about being plugged into the right frequency. Being plugged into the right frequency. Man, we got to grow up and understand that we got to deal with our shit. We got to recognize the shit that's within us. We have to heal the shit that's within us. And you cannot heal that shit that's within you if you had never acknowledged that shit's within you. You got to acknowledge that that shit's there. If you don't acknowledge that it's there, it's going to always stay there. Man, I hope and pray I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.